Huda Buddha. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new to my channel, I've actually never done this part before, but we're gonna try it today. My name is Christen Dominique, and this is my little home on YouTube right here. I'm gonna be showing you how to get this very cozy, warm look that I have on my face, perfect for the holidays that are coming up, when you wanna look glam with the fam and take pictures. You know they're gonna be posting it on Facebook. Grandma, aunt, mom, everybody's gonna be posting your pictures on Facebook, so you wanna look good. This is a really, really pretty look. I think I'm actually gonna be wearing this because I'm going down to Houston to visit my fam next week, and so I'm super excited, and I will probably be wearing this look right here. Super easy to do, by the way. Anybody can do it. Looks like you're ready to eat a turkey and some stuffing. And maybe my mom's broccoli and cheese casserole. I'm so excited for that. Anyways, before we get into the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you can be a part of the quad family. And without further ado, let's get on with this video. I am going to start off with my eyes. I already did my brows, primed my face, did all that stuff. I'm gonna leave the foundation for a little bit later. I'm gonna put on the Nars Canal. This is light 2.75, so I'm gonna start with that first and just use that as a primer. Actually, since we're here, I'm just gonna go ahead and conceal under the eyes. I've never really done this before, but I am concealing before foundation. We're gonna break my own rules today because I usually don't like doing this before foundation because I like to have an even base first and then fill in the spots that need a little extra help. But today, you know what? We're changing it up. It doesn't look as scary as it did before. I'm gonna go ahead and use this. This is the new Morphe Dare to Create 39A palette. Looks like this. It is very large and it has all these shadows in it. A lot of browns, greens. I'm just gonna take a blending brush, a crease color. For me, starting in the crease just makes everything look a little bit better. The canvas and Sunder. Mix these two guys together. They're gonna be friends now. And pop that into the crease. This is gonna be our transition shade. This is perfect for a smoky eye. This is the first step into a beautiful smoky eye. For the lid color, I'm gonna go in with a flat shader brush. I like using flat shader brushes because they apply a lot more pigment at one time and it's flat, so it's gonna cover more space at one time. So what I'm gonna do is take, let's see, we got a big selection here. This shade right here, this is Cut Crease, all the way down through the inner corner, work it up a little higher, bring it down to the end of the lid. Then you can go back and forth in these little wiggling motions just to make sure it's really blended into the skin. And make sure you get really close to the lash line so that you don't have any skin showing right through here. I'm gonna be careful with how high I bring it up because if you bring it up too high, it could look like a messy, somebody just hit me in the face kind of eye. I have this transition shade blending brush right here on hand so that I can soften out the edges as I go up. And this is gonna tell me if I'm going too high. I can kind of gauge how high I want this to go. I don't have only one technique that I do for my crease. I don't just go back and forth like this. I don't just go in circles like that. Sometimes I do a little bit of in between. So I'll go back and forth, circles, you know, just find what works for you and find where you're comfortable with holding your brush. You'll notice when you play with your brush a little bit more in your eyeshadow, you'll notice that your eyeshadow is going to come out a little bit softer and cleaner with different ways that you hold your hand and the different pressure you play with your brush. You just got to play around with it. But this is called Mass. You can see as we go darker, it's very gradual. The darkest shade will be at the very bottom of the lid. So the next brown I'm gonna take is this one right at the bottom, this one right here. And this is gonna go on the very bottom of the lash. This is a dark brown smoky eye, so we really want to make sure we coat that lid. Take a smaller brush to blend the edges out because you can see they look crazy. And I'm gonna blend those out in these short little circular motions. I might go back and forth with this too. So what I'm gonna do is add just a little bit of a lighter shade right up here. And this is my Kat Von D. This is a refillable pan for the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. This is Lyric. It's that yellow kind of undertone. Ooh, messy, crazy hair back there. I'm gonna take that right along the brow bone. It's gonna really make the brow shape pop, as well as that whole eyeshadow look. It's just gonna look really nice and put together. Now I'm just gonna add a wing to this look, and I will have everything listed below that I used in this video today, so you guys can get the exact look that I'm doing. These are the These are the Huda Beauty Fair Lashes. These are one of my favorite lashes. All right, my lashes are on. Now I'm gonna work on the lower lash line. Just gonna go in to this shade right here, and I'm gonna work that right on the lower lash line. Take it all the way in, and I'm just gonna do a light wash of this color right under the lower lash line. Add some mascara. I'm gonna take Batter Up from the Balm. It's a long wearing eyeshadow stick in the shade Moonshot. I'm gonna pop that on the lower lash line, and you can either leave this bare, add a nude. I'm adding this because I don't want my eyes to look too closed off. So I'm gonna just open them up a bit. For the foundation, I'm gonna take the Velvet Matte Skin Tint from Nars. This is in the shade Groenland Light 3. Yeah, you guys, can you read that for me? So a little goes a long way. I'm just gonna take that, dot it around. It says skin tint, but to me this is more like a full coverage foundation, and it has an SPF of 30, which is awesome. And then I'm just going to conceal my under eyes with the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in Canal Light 2.5, and really just work. Make sure you don't cover up that lower lash line, which is why I kind of like doing this after I do my concealer, but since we started it first, we're double concealing. This bronzer right here, and start to warm up my face. And then to contour, I'm going to take the Natasha Denona Contour Sculpting Powder. And then with the rest of my face, I'm gonna keep it very natural and warm. It's already warm from all the bronzer. So now I'm gonna take this Peach Perfect from Too Faced, the setting powder. And actually this setting powder is pretty amazing. It gets rid of any fine lines underneath your eyes. So this stuff is awesome and it smells so good. Go ahead and use my beauty blender. The beauty blender I use to apply my entire face. So it's kind of damp, which kind of works out for us. I'm gonna look all the way up to the heavens so that we don't get any creasing under our eyes, and just pat it in there like that. I'm gonna go in with Cork from MAC right here, this guy, and I'm gonna line my lip really quick without talking. And then I'm gonna go over the lip with the Nars Velvet Lip Glide in the shade Strip. For the highlight, I'm gonna go with Ofra. It's the Nikkie Tutorials Glow Goals highlighter. It is beautiful. Pop it on the cheekbone right there, nose, and the chin. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, thumbs it up. And before I let you go, I want you to do me a favor and practice gratitude this week. It kind of helps you realize what is there rather than focusing on what isn't there. I start to complain about the littlest, smallest things, and I find myself just complaining, and I'm like, wait, but I have so much more to be thankful for. So just practice gratitude. I love you guys. I want you to be the best person that you can be every single day of your life. And if I can leave a little bit of inspiration for you, whether it's in makeup or personal growth, I'm here for you. I love you, and I will see you in my next video.